I think a big issue for journalism today is social media, the speed at which people want to get their news. In years gone by, it used to be that you got your news by appointment. You waited for the newspaper to be delivered to your doorstep every morning, or maybe you had to wait till 6 o'clock at night in order to watch the TV news in order to find out what happened that day. Well, now that's all changed. The challenge for journalism is, how do I deliver that without making a mistake? Because speed is a big threat to accuracy. Right now, I think a lot of people consider many news outlets in one camp or another. What that does is then prevent people perhaps from looking at these news sources as legitimate places where they can get information. There are wonderful and good journalists at all the networks, at all news organizations. But there are perceptions, and in this case now perceptions are starting to overcome people looking at things in a very objective way themselves, to see that whether it's good journalism or not. So I think those perceptions are affecting how people are getting their news and where they're getting their news. News consumers also have a responsibility. In fake news, again, there are sites out there that are simply making things up, photoshopping photos and putting false information on there. If people continue to go to those sites, and even if they're drawn in by some salacious headline, that's clickbait we call it, where they want to look at it, as soon as they get on it and they realize that it's not legitimate news, get off of it. And in fact, maybe encourage people on their own social media sites to not go to that website, to in effect call out that fake news website as something that is not worthy of people's time. And that would help them reinforce what good news is and what good news outlets they should go to.